For you, if you had to pick between MLB, NBA, and MLS, which one do you think is going to make the move first to come here and have a professional team in Vegas?
I think the NBA, just simply because there are venues ready to house them. When you hear about the MLS, we talk about, well, which facility is going to be renovated or where's it going to be built? Are they going to renovate Cashman Field? Are they going to build a new stadium? Are they going to get a multi-purpose stadium? Are they going to share the field here or there? MLB definitely needs a new stadium, so there's going to be groundbreaking that needs to take place. Um, that being said, that doesn't mean that the announcement for one of the other two leagues won't come first. Like, we could hear from the MLS that they're coming in 2026. We could hear that the MLB is going to expand, or the A's are moving here starting in 2025. But the first one, the first game, the first thing that we could see here would make sense would be the NBA. The only delay that I could see is if LeBron James actually is the person who brings the NBA to Las Vegas, because I think he wants to play long enough to be able to play with his son. And so if that's a few years out of the works, then there's no telling which league is going to make the jump, which one's going to make the official announcement, who's going to own what. There could also be partners that say, okay, LeBron's going to own or eventually buy into the Las Vegas franchise once he retires, and then but the franchise is already here. There's so many dominoes that would need to fall. There are so many pieces to the puzzle. It's just a matter of who wants to make the announcement, where the funds are coming from, where the stadiums are going to be built, where the NBA team's going to play, and if they're going to want their own arena. You know what I mean? The T-Mobile, yes, was built when the NHL was announced and everything, but it was also built with the NBA in mind. You walk around that facility, and since day one, there are signs up next to locker rooms that says NBA visiting locker room, NBA home team locker room. So, it was built within mind off the NBA All-Star game that visited the Thomas and Mack, decades ago, where the deficiencies that the Thomas and Mack had, the lack of sort of facility accommodations for that All-Star game. They pulled it off, but there was also a lot of shortcomings. So T-Mobile was built in mind to be an NBA/NHL venue. So it could very easily house a team quickly, and then with works down the road, finances, they could build their own facility if they wanted. This is becoming a town of facilities, which I tend to think is getting out of hand. But if it's going to bring in revenue to my hometown, and I think eventually it should sort of relieve locals of taxes instead of taking from them. Let's be real: the Allegiant Stadium hotel room tax, it still affects locals that visit the local venues, staycations, meals when entertaining people and going. You're still paying out of your pocket, so it is affecting the locals. The LVCVA that's putting out money for sponsorships for different events that's coming, that's generated. They say it's not generated from local, but there is a mechanism through city council and county commission funding in which the LVCVA is fueled as well. So locals should be somewhat pleased. It's just a matter of when they start seeing some relief off their house tax, off their general sales tax here in the state, from professional sports moving into Las Vegas. So I look forward and encourage it to all. I just don't know how many more facilities this town can take.